Good morning, everybody. Hey, guess what? We're at Cupcake Cache today, and we actually have some delicious cupcakes. We're surrounded by delicious cupcakes. We're on location here right off of Marina Bay Drive, 2800 Sweet J, next to Sloppy Nick's. If you've ever been to Sloppy Nick's, and you've probably been to Cupcake Cache, but I'm excited for the cupcakes. Kurt, you have a delicious one, too.
I do. I got a churro one. Look at that. They got little mini churros on top of it. We are broadcast. Get away from my churros.
Can I please just...
Get away from my churros.
Let me just eat one. You don't need both of them. Can we just get...
Okay, you can have the little one.
Which one's the little one? They're
one
both
of them
big.
is...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're going to take all the frosting, too? So it's no longer a cupcake. These are breakfast cupcakes, by the way. They're perfect. Perfect for an opportunity. So we're going to be broadcasting live our entire show here. We're going to be on until 11 o'clock. We're super excited about today because we're going to be talking to Cupcake Cache.
Yes.
We're going to be talking to Brazil in Drops. We're going to be talking to Lou's Barbershop. And then we're going to be talking to Giorgio of Sloppy Nick's. It's going to be a fun-packed show today, so you're going to want to stay tuned because all sorts of fun things are happening today.
And then we, of course, we're going to be talking to Cupcake Cache, since that's where we're at, and we have these delicious. I got red velvet. Kurt has churro flavor. They actually are launching a bubblegum flavor, which is really intriguing. Whenever I think of bubblegum, I think of like a snow cone, maybe some ice cream, but now we're talking about cupcakes. Bubblegum is awesome.
Bubblegum on a cupcake?
Maybe we can even talk them into sampling some. So if you come out here, maybe they'll be able to get you a sample of that just for coming by and saying hi.
Yeah, and if you are a member of one of the military or first responders, you can actually get a free coffee. Is that correct? And cupcake. So we're broadcasting live here from Cupcake Cache. You'll be able to come in today and get everything.
Yeah, true. Hi, guys.
How are you doing?
Doing great.
You know, Kurt, is there anywhere else in the world you'd rather be than here right now?
No, because of the breakfast cupcakes.
Breakfast cupcakes. Is that a thing? Breakfast cupcakes?
Actually, not too many people eat cupcakes for breakfast, but I do.
Really? Well, it makes sense.
I especially love the cinnamon ones, the churro and the cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Yeah, they are. Well, I just had a churro from the top, and so far, I'll let you know, it was so good. And I'm excited to tear into my red velvet cupcake. How long have you guys been open here?
We've been here since July 1st of last year.
Okay.
Rolling up on our 1-year anniversary here. So.
What are the plans for the 1-year anniversary?
Oh, we're hoping to have a big hoopla out here. So.
Birthday party.
Yeah, birthday party.
Turning 1. Cupcake Cache is turning 1.
That's right.
And I'm guessing there's going to be a ton of cupcakes.
A lot of cupcakes.
Selling them all. So you have the opportunity to come hang out with us. Come say hi. If you've never been, today's the perfect day to come and get a breakfast cupcake. Maybe get a whole dozen cupcakes, because if you take them to work, everybody's going to love you.
You know, the best part about coming down here today is if you download the KHEA radio app and you go to the content section. Let me bring it up here. KHEA radio app, ready to go.
What a great app. I didn't even know that came out.
Yeah, it dropped on the App Store and the
That's
Google
amazing.
Play Store yesterday. If you go to the content tab, there's a section there that says coupons. When you click on the coupon, you will see a coupon there for Cupcake Cache. And take a look. It says 1 free cupcake when you purchase a cupcake. All you have to do is show that you have this app, show that you have this cupcake, and you can come and get a free cupcake with one purchase. And, you know, I'm looking here. Gardy was saying, like, there's nothing on here that says that you can't use this, like, every single day.
You can use it every single day.
So you're going to want to come down here to Cupcake Cache, use that free coupon, go download the KHEA radio app, come get a free cupcake on KHEA radios.
I love it.
That's right.
I love it. So download the KHEA radio app. We're going to be rolling out new features. We're excited to point people to some of the best locations that we know of personally, like Cupcake Cache. So y'all are the first, you know, coupon, the freebie, the discount that we are able to offer on the KHEA radio app. So we're very honored that you guys, you know, partner with us and, you know, allowed this for our
As are
friends.
we're excited.
Yeah. Also, you'll have a really cool sign behind you right there. So it's a Cupcake Cache pull down. Where did y'all get that made?
We had that made at
Was someone local?
Yes, in Seabrook, Trophy Shop in Seabrook. She's going to kill me if I don't remember the name of her shop.
Okay, cool. Well, it'll probably come to you.
Crown Trophy in Seabrook.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, those are really neat. And so we kind of had like this sandwich board thing going on, and we is commandeered the right word? We found it, and it had something else on it, but it was at our building.
Nice,
and it was like for
nice.
children's ministry. And so we said, we'll just,
Borrow that one.
we'll just print our own thing and put it on there. But yeah, we are at Cupcake Cache today. Let us know, are you going to be coming out? Feel free to share this stream out on Facebook. We're excited that y'all have taken the opportunity to hang out with us, and we're reminding you can download the KHEA radio app. You can come to Cupcake Cache today, come and hang out with us, and use that coupon on the KHEA radio app to get a free cupcake whenever you buy one.
And make sure that you're sharing out the stream. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're listening on 99.5 FM, go ahead and like us on Facebook. That's KHEA Radio.
Yeah, here's a comment from Thomas, watching from Oklahoma. Thomas, you need to make a trip down here to Leak City so you can come to Cupcake Cache. Thomas wants to know, what's the cupcake in front of me? That is a red velvet cupcake.
Yeah.
You know, can you explain to us, like, I love red velvet.
Yes.
And is it like a creamy frosting and then a red cake? Like, what actually
Well,
is
a red
it called?
velvet cake is actually a light cocoa cake. And what happens with baking soda and the coloring is the cocoa reacts with the baking soda and the vinegar, and it creates a red color.
Okay.
So that's where red velvet cupcakes or red velvet cake came from. And then ours has a cream cheese frosting on it with a chocolate drizzle.
All right. So that's what I have in front of me right now, and I am excited. I'm going to be tearing into this in a second. Whenever the camera goes off of me, I'm going to be sneaking bites. That seems like it's going to be my plan today. Eat as many cupcakes as humanly possible.
So for somebody who hasn't heard of Cupcake Cache, Tracy, can you tell them a little bit about what Cupcake Cache is?
Yes, Cupcake Cache is a small business. My family and I own it. My husband Steve and I run it, along with our son Alexander. And we are using Grandma's recipes and things that my grandmother taught me to do, Ninny taught me to do when I was a little girl. We also use some techniques that my Aunt Judy gave me and my cousin Mary when I was a kiddo. She taught me how to make crazy cakes. But so we developed that over the years, and I've been baking out of my house for, 10 years, maybe even more. But we decided when we opened our brick and mortar store that this was actually the prime location for us, and so we're really excited to be here in the League City area.
It used to be a frozen yogurt place before, something like that, right?
Yes, sir, it did. So behind us here we have some windows into the kitchen, so everyone can see what's going on inside the kitchen.
And if you're watching on Facebook, you can actually see it right now. What's going on in there? Like, at this time, are y'all normally open?
We are not. We normally open at 10 a.m.
So what usually is going on, this time on a normal weekday?
Lots of hustle and bustle back there. So all the baking gets done back there, and Bonnie and Tony and Alex are back there busily frosting cupcakes and decorating them to get them ready for the case in the front.
All right. So, again, we're at Cupcake Cache. If you come out today, you can actually get a look at what's going on anytime you're here. But if you're here today, you can be here whenever they're usually closed, and they're open right now.
Yeah,
so that way we can have our show, and we appreciate that.
Last week was Mother's Day,
Yes.
Mother's Week, I guess is what you
Yeah.
guys turned it in. Talk a little bit about what
did.
you guys did here at Cupcake Cache for Mother's Day.
We had some fun things to do for Mother's Day. We made lots and lots of cupcake bouquets with our cupcakes that looked like flowers. But for our kiddos, we did some cupcake decorating kits for them. So the kids would come in and decorate with their edible markers that we have onto edible papers and decorate their cupcakes for their moms.
And what was the feedback, from moms and people that came out here and were able to do that?
Oh, they were so excited. I had so many moms and grandmothers tell me I didn't want to eat it. It was just too cute. They didn't want to. They didn't want to mess up their cupcake because it was just too cute for what the kids made for them. So.
I gave mine to my mom, the one that we made that day.
Yeah.
I went and gave it straight to her, and she loved it. She liked it. She posted a picture of it, and she really appreciated it. So thank you.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Also, I love my cup. So you hooked us up with some coffee this morning, and actually some coffee the other day, but it's these Cupcake Cache tumblers. And I think do y'all have like a deal, like if you bring this in
Yes.
every day?
You can purchase one of our tumblers from us, and then there's free refills forever.
That's crazy. That's the best deal you're going to make all day. Even I don't know. Is that better than downloading the KHEA radio app and getting a free cupcake when you buy one?
No, I just saw Chef Mary Bass just said, please deliver me some. You know, Chef Mary Bass, you download the KHEA radio app, you can actually come down here and get a free cupcake. So download that, use that coupon, and come on down here.
It's a coupon, Curt.
It's a coupon.
Come get a cupcake. Mary, come and hang out with us. We're going to be talking to Desiree and I believe Maria from Brazilian Drops. They are right down the strip. You know, one of the things that I've noticed about this location, and you as one of the business owners, is y'all kind of stick together.
We do. We do really try to support each other as much as possible. We will, anytime we have events going on, we always share with each other, and we even patronize each other's businesses. And I get my hair done down there too, and we really try to work together to network a lot of our business. So
yeah, me and Curt, we went and got some work done at Brazilian Drops. I had some Venus Versa trimming. I need to go back, and Curt had some. I believe it's IPL laser hair removal, on his neck, and he's about due. But it's worked. Like, you haven't done anything, and that hair's like barely growing back. But it's about 3 treatments.
There's this one spot like right here that I have to shave every once in a while, but everything else looks good to me.
Yeah. Well. Hey, Kim said, there's no sound. Can everybody else hear us? We're just making sure. But we're streaming live from Cupcake Cache. This is KHEAradio.com. It's 9:21. This is Kickstart, and we're going to be hanging out here at Cupcake Cache. So let us know, what do you have going on today? We're excited to be here. Yeah, everything is going good. I got a red velvet cupcake here in front of me. Curt has a churro. What actually goes into the churro cupcake?
That cupcake is a cinnamon-based cupcake. And then instead of a full frosting on the cupcake, we have a butter-dipped cupcake with cinnamon and sugar. And then we have a cinnamon cream cheese frosting on top.
That's good. Where do you get the ideas for these?
Wow. That's a good question, because ideas come from everywhere. We pay a lot of attention to our customers and what they request. So we get customers in here all the time that said, why don't you make a root beer float cupcake? So we've got that one rolling out next month.
Awesome. So here's a request, and y'all may have this already, but this is from Kayla Jordan. She said, do you have gluten-free cupcakes? We do. We carry gluten-free and sugar-free cupcakes every day in the case. We also can do gluten-free cupcakes that are not sugar-free by special order. So you can just give us a call and we can make those for you. Awesome. And I think we just had our first customer. Well, our first guest here. This is Ted Hamilton, and he is the proprietor owner of this strip center.
Oh, so. Awesome.
We've been wanting to meet him.
Yeah.
Come on in and have a seat right here. He can sit next to you in the hot seat. Welcome. So,
morning, Ted.
There's a bunch of awesome businesses around here, and there's a strip that's kind of been pieced together. There's a little bit of everything. Get your hair done, from like guys, girls. You can get all kinds of treatments, medical spas, food. Like, how has it been? I guess for you, how long have you owned this facility?
Since February 2015.
Okay, and was there already businesses in here?
Yes, it was 100% occupied at the time.
Okay, so Cupcake Cache comes in, about a year ago, and we got introduced to these keto cupcakes, and it's changed our life. Had you ever had keto cupcakes before learning about Cupcake Cache?
No, I had never heard of them. I didn't even think such a thing was possible.
Yeah. How about keto? It's on.
Yeah, it's there. It works.
Whenever it comes to like keto lifestyles, that's something that you've ever experienced or you tried to do before?
Well, I am on a low-carb, carnivore-type diet.
Nice.
I think keto's a little extreme, but yeah, I do carefully monitor my eating. I've given up sweets, in particular. Sugar will knock me out. I'll have to take a nap. If I were to eat one of those, I love cupcakes. But if I were to eat one, I would have to go take a nap somewhere because it just crashes me out. So
yeah.
Having the keto, which is no sugar, right?
Correct.
It's amazing. These are fantastic. So when I do eat a cupcake here, it's one of those.
So why should somebody come to Marina Bay Drive and do their shopping and eating here?
Well, I mean, we really draw customers for the immediate neighborhood. So number one is convenience. Number two, we've got some very strong businesses here. We've got Lou's Barbershop. That's his second location, very successful. He's looking to open a third already and a fourth. So, and that just goes to his quality. If you appreciate a cigar, if you're a cigar aficionado, we have Maduros, and they have one of the biggest, most spectacular selection of cigars I've ever seen. I'm not a big cigar guy, but it's worth popping your head in there to see everything he has in the humidor. Big facility. He's got interesting programming, and he's got a private club over there as well for members only. So it's an interesting business. We have Harbor Insurance. Jan has been here a long time, a lot longer than I've been here.
She's my agent.
She's the nicest lady, one of the nicest ladies I've ever met, and very knowledgeable, very competent, been in the business a long time. We have a good place to come, Vivid Graphics, which I think they're rebranding right now, and they're calling themselves, I think it's Logo On, because the point is they can put your logo on anything. Yeah. So he's been in business. He's got another location as well, and it's true. He could put anything onto anything, and I use him for his services from time to time myself.
We do too.
So I can go on, but we have South Shore Grill, which is a popular long-time establishment in the area, recently under new ownership.
I reached out to them yesterday, by the way. We won't talk bad about them, but
I want to hang out with us?
No, I called and I was like, hey, this is Curt with KHEA Radio. We're not interested. Click. And I was like...
Well, that must have been one of their managers.
Must not have been Cynthia or Robert. Yeah. They're amazing people.
I was like,
very responsive.
Maybe they don't want to come on our show for free, but okay, we'll let it slide.
We'll plug them a little bit. They have great seafood.
Yeah.
And steaks.
They do. We eat over there a lot.
What do you get whenever y'all go?
I like the lasagna.
They have. I go there and get the fish tacos. They have a Cuban fish taco dish. And just good soups and salads.
Yeah, my husband likes the shrimp bam bam.
Oh, that's a cool name.
Yeah.
Hey, so do you own all this all the way? Is it TSO?
We don't own all the way down to TSO. I think, based on my research, because we wanted that one down there.
Yeah.
The owner of TSO owns that one building. So he's not interested in selling. He wants to be his own landlord, which makes sense.
Yeah. So how far? Like, what's the last business?
The last business down is Orient Cafe, also kind of a neighborhood institution, also recently under new management, and that's popular if you like Chinese food. That's probably the best Chinese food in town. Yeah. We have a nail shop next to it, very good, Nails First. And then we have Papa John's, so anyone in the area that orders Papa John's probably come in here. And then next to that, we have some empty space. It used to be a retail store, and as we all know, the retail apocalypse has swept over like an angel of death. So I've got some specialty retail and possibly a butcher shop looking at that space. And then and then I think I covered. Then we have Sloppy Nick's, which is they're trying to rebrand into a wine bar. So keep an eye on it. When you see the name change, you'll know that they are fully a wine and charcuterie type bar, and I think that covers it, right?
I think you named every single building. I think we got it all. Right?
I'm down here a lot.
So are you from the area?
I'm originally from Southern California.
So what brought you to League City and said, hey, you know what? I want to own a shopping center here that has great places like Cupcake Cache.
Well, it was sort of by degrees. I went to graduate school at University of Texas for business. I got hired by somebody that was located near downtown Houston and worked in real estate, mostly affordable housing, deal structuring, asset management, that sort of thing. And then kind of branched off on my own after about 10 years. And League City, I was very attracted to the area. It's a very high growth, small town. It still has a small town feel, but it's growing extremely fast. I read a couple of years ago it was the second fastest growing small city in the U.S. after Frisco.
Yeah. And I think still the top 10 in Texas.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's in all of, we're talking the United States. Yeah. So it's a great place to own commercial real estate.
So, Tracy, you've been here for just almost a year, correct?
Almost a year now.
July, right?
Talk about why you chose this location and why Cupcake Cache being right here is a good thing.
Well, a lot of it has to do with some of the things that Ted just said. This is a very a community that it's sort of my vocabulary's not coming to me today, but it's self-supportive in this community. And so everyone here is patronizing the same businesses that are local to this area. And we appreciate the customers that come in here. We have everybody from little bitty kids that walk in here and put their noses in the window to older people who just appreciate having some place to come and have a nice cup of coffee, and some that are very dietary specific and need sugar-free things or gluten-free things or vegan or what have you. And so all of those walks of life are right here at our hands. And so we have a lot of local support. But we also have a lot of customers that come here from far away. We have customers that come from Sugar Land and Conroe and Crosby and Deer Park and all over Santa Fe. They come here. They come from everywhere here to get our cupcakes. So we're really excited to be in this location.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was somebody who moved from far away just so they could be close to a keto cupcake and Cupcake Cache. Like, I'm coming from Deer Park. It's too far. I'm going to buy a house. It seems like it'd be cheaper. I'd save a lot of money on gas.
Yeah, that monthly expense
Save
is
some
to drive
gas.
down here every day. It's KHEA Radio. It's about 9:31 here when we're talking to Cupcake Cache. We are live on location in Marina Bay Drive. We are KHEA Radio, and we are going to be here until 11 o'clock. One of the things we do want to tell you is make sure that you download the KHEA Radio app. When you do so, you can get things like listening to us live on the radio, listening to KHEA Radio 24 hours a day. You can also get things like coupons as well, where you're able to get a free cupcake.
That's what I'm working with
for
today.
being here.
Because I downloaded the KHEA Radio app, and now I have this red velvet cupcake. Whenever Curt bought the churro cupcake, I get one for free. And that's the way it just kind of works, right?
Right.
It works for me.
I had to pay for this one, and you got that one for free. So you can actually go and download that KHEA Radio app, get that coupon so that you can come on down here today. They open at 10, right? Are you guys open now?
We're open now.
So if you guys
Come
want
on
to come
down.
on in to Cupcake Cache, you're
Open
more than
early
welcome
today.
to. We're broadcasting live on 99.5 FM, KHEARadio.com, and inside of the KHEA Radio app.
So it was really cool to be able to meet. His name is Ted, right?
Ted Hamilton, yes.
So he is the owner, of the
He
stripper
is.
here. You said proprietor.
He is.
From Southern California, moved down to this area, from school and stuff. I wanted to ask him if he was a college football fan, and if so, being from Southern California, like USC or Texas,
Yeah.
because that's like who's better. I mean, I always think of the championship in 05, but
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Got you on that one.
That's the joke. All right. So,
wow.
yeah, we're streaming live right here. Good morning. Hey, what's up, Pierre, Angie, Kayla again. She said, hey, thank you. I love that they have gluten-free, keto, and sugar-free options. And that's because y'all listen to y'all's customers.
We do.
Is there any other, I guess, like dietary requests or needs that y'all have been hearing?
Absolutely. We have requests for eggless cupcakes, and we have requests for vegan, and we have requests for specific allergies. I have customers who come in and give me a list of allergens, and we could still make a cupcake. So
Wow,
we're
just take it
excited
out.
to do that.
And then you just experiment with it, really, I guess.
Yeah, there's a lot of science behind making a cupcake, surprisingly enough. But we haven't found anything yet that we weren't able to do for our customers. So
Yeah.
we're working it.
Have y'all, I guess, done requests for actually full-size cakes?
We have had many requests for that. The reason we're not doing that is we really want to stay true to our cupcake, and we sell so many cupcakes that making those big cakes kind of throws us off our groove, and so we're not as efficient with that if we're slowing down to make bigger cakes rather. So
Yeah.
we're trying to stay true to our cupcake.
Where do you draw the line between a cake and a cupcake?
We talked about
this before,
We
but
looked
I've
up the world's largest cupcake.
Right. Well, I don't know how to answer that question exactly, but we do make what we call cupcake cakes. And so basically we arrange all of our cupcakes into a shape or a design of some sort, and we decorate them as if they are one. They've got a lot of great cakes.
And people could do that for a wedding or a birthday party.
And they
anniversary,
have
anything.
many times. We've done that many, many times for all kinds of events.
So when it comes to customization, in coloring, or hey, can you decorate it this way? That's something y'all can meet the request.
Absolutely. People bring us pictures of things all the time, and we do our best to, convert those pictures into something suitable for cupcakes.
Yeah. What's the weirdest request that y'all have gotten?
Well, some of the weird ones we get, we don't actually make, but
Too weird.
yeah, a little too weird for us. We try to keep this a family establishment. So.
Is there a cupcake shop down the street that you're like, you can take it down to
No.
that place down there?
See,
because
that's what we
their type
do.
of people.
We're a family-friendly radio station, and
we're
we say,
very
if you want
family
something
friendly.
not family-friendly, go check out
Yeah.
this place.
Yeah, I do get some strange requests like that. But, this weekend we're working on some really great cupcakes for our little boy's birthday party. So this mom has requested that we make some special toppers for these cupcakes that have dinosaurs on them. So we're having a great time back there making these really cute little dinosaur toppers.
Do you know how old he's turning?
I believe he's 4.
Okay, that's a good age, like in general, but especially for dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you just like
He just
finding
loves
out,
them.
like, oh, this is a thing. Like, this is
Totally
awesome.
cute.
So I'm sure that's going to be a great party. Even better now that they have dinosaur cupcakes from here.
They do, and parents really love cupcakes for parties because, for one, it cuts down on expense. They don't have to have plates and cups. Forks, that sort of thing, and they're easy to serve. They're super easy to serve. Even if they're cupcake cakes, they're just pull apart, and they're individual right there. So.
That's true. So this is a question from Thomas. He said, how'd you come up with the business name? I'm always interested in the names.
Okay, so we were looking for a name that would represent the idea of what we wanted our cupcake to be. So we wanted our cupcake to be something very special for everyone who eats it. So the term cachet means having prestige, and especially something small that has prestige. So that's why we chose the word cachet with our cupcake cachet.
Was there any other names that didn't quite make the list that were like, we were almost like Cupcake Carnival or like
Yeah.
Cuckoo for Cupcakes?
Oh, cuckoo for cupcakes. I love that one.
I don't recall that exactly, but I do remember really poring over many, many, many ideas. And of course, we wanted the first word in our name to be cupcake. That's what we represent. So we went through lots of ideas, surely, but
y'all are not going to stray from it. We're not going to go into making like cakes or making donuts or cinnamon rolls, maybe.
you know
unless it's a
what?
cinnamon
If
roll
we
cupcake.
do, we'll open up a different establishment. We'll call it Cake Cachet. But today we're Cupcake Cachet.
Oh, you could take it different ways. You could just change the front end of the cup cake.
Actually, we have under our LLC, we have other DBAs that include Cookie Cachet and Candy Cachet.
What about like Burger
Those are-
Cachet? Y'all take it like
those are
total
some-
different. Like we're gonna do like pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza Cachet. The Cachet chain. It'll be like Papa's.
And we have a few others that we're not mentioning just yet, but we've got a few that we've already.
That's awesome.
So within that DBA, I mean, what does that mean? Does that mean that you're working on possibly expanding beyond Cupcake Cachet? Is that in the works?
That's a thought in our heads for the future. So we'll see how that works out.
So what would be the other? You said two, right?
A
You
cookie cachet and candy cachet.
So are there developments for those two?
There might be.
Okay, so what is that going to consist of? You're in the hot seat now.
He just won't stop
Right,
asking
right.
these questions.
No,
so
I want to
just
know the
so,
answers.
Make up something if you have to, because he'll just go on forever.
Right. Well, one idea that we had, we love making our cupcakes and we love getting them out there to our communities, but many times we have been asked to partner with some food trucks and some on location small businesses that want to complement their products with our products. The issue is that we live in South Texas, and so humidity being what it is and heat being what it is, it's not always conducive to outdoor activities with a cupcake. So we started knocking around the idea of making gourmet cookies for those sorts of events. So that's why we're developing the cookie cachet going on here. So.
Ooh, I like it. And speaking of working with like other businesses, food trucks, and
We do.
small
Rolling
small
Republic
places.
Barbecue.
Oh, really?
Yes, and we do Prepping Sisters. We love that. On the Acre, we love using their products.
That's
We
the
love
flowers,
them.
right?
Yes, they're beautiful flowers. I'll have to go get you one of those and show you what we do with those beautiful lemon cupcakes.
We just had Rolling Republic Barbecue on our campus at Abundant Life Christian Center this past weekend for Mother's Day. They were one of the food trucks that were there. How are you working with Rolling Republic?
Well, actually, they will. they sell our cupcakes from their food truck.
That's awesome. Yeah. So, have you had the food from their food truck? Have you
Oh, yes.
had the barbecue?
Oh, yes.
What have you had the opportunity to try?
Yum. Their shredded brisket, I guess it is, that they make their sandwiches with.
Yeah.
Delish.
I've had
I could have some of that right now.
Oh, for
just
sure.
saying.
Like the nachos, and then they had the grilled cheese
The nachos.
with the barbecue on it. So good.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
a
I like
barbecue grilled cheese sandwich. I actually ordered that, and they had a really good hot dog that I ordered on Sunday for Mother's Day. It was a blast.
Did you eat it in memory of your mother in Nebraska? You're just like, hey, Mom, I'm not going to call you. Not going
She
to call
called
you
me
or
out
anything.
for that.
Yes, she did. I saw that on your page. Do you think Kurt should have called his mom on Mother's Day, at least send her
Kurt.
a card? Something.
Please tell me
I
you
called
did.
her. I called her Friday, and then I called her Monday. I figured it was both a good idea, right?
Yeah.
Good morning.
So we're going to be talking to some other businesses in this strip as well. And then one a little further down is Brazilian Drops. And that's one of our friends, Maria and Desiree, owns that as well. So whenever it comes to like beauty, medical spa services, even salon services, Brazilian Drops is pretty much our go-to.
It is. It is. It's definitely a place that we like going and visiting to keep our beauty
If you
in
want to
place.
look like this,
Yeah.
go to Brazilian
I do.
Drops.
I so do.
Hey, Tracy, really fast. Can you talk a little bit about how people can get in contact with you? How can they come and get
Absolutely.
a cupcake?
Yes, check out our Facebook page for sure. Like us on Facebook. And we have our phone numbers listed there at 281-937-2253, which spells out cake, by the way. But we welcome you to give us a call, make an order over the phone. We can hold back whatever you'd like. Check us out on Facebook.
All right. We appreciate you letting us air our show here today.
Yeah, I'm excited. Thank you, guys.
We'll have more from Tracy here later on in the show. We're going to be broadcasting live until 11 o'clock. Coming up next, we're going to be talking to Brazilian Drops. I want to give one reminder before Tracy leaves today. If you haven't done so already, go and download the KHEA radio app. It's both in the Google Play Store and the App Store. We're going to be talking a little bit more about how you can do that here later on in the show. But the KHEA radio app, if you go to it, there is a section called Content. When you click on there, you can actually find the Coupons tab. And inside of there, you will get a free coupon here that says one free cupcake with another cupcake purchase. So it's BOGO. Buy one, get one free. All you have to do is show them that you have the app, show that coupon. You can use it every day if you want. So come on down to Cupcake Cache.
All right, so we're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna be talking to Desiree. We're gonna be talking to Maria from Brazilian Drops. They are right here in Leak City off Marina Bay Drive. If you just keep going past Cupcake Cache, you'll be able to go check them out. And I was just there, I want to say 2 days ago, and had a great time. I've been there quite a bit. My daughter, whenever she gets really comfortable in a place, sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing, because she just starts running around. So my daughter's 2 years old, and she's like, Brazilian Drops is like home to her. So she's like just like running circles up and down the hallways, doing everything else, and I'm trying to chase her down. But good morning. How are y'all doing?
Good
Doing
morning.
good.
How are you?
Doing good.
Thank you for coming and hanging out with us.
Yeah, it's a good place to hang out. Smells good and look like it tastes really good.
Yes, I want a
I
cupcake.
tried before. The cupcakes amazing.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
going to be mad if I eat this right in front of y'all?
No,
Okay.
we want
Yes.
some. That's for sure.
Is that the churro cupcake?
It is.
Oh, it's the churro one. It tastes just like breakfast.
I already ate
You
mine.
know the cupcake owner, when she moved here, she came to our place, offered us some few cupcakes. We just indulged and was amazing. That she's very friendly and
I came here yesterday.
um,
Had 2 cupcakes.
delicious.
Talk about being in this area. So you guys are just down the strip here at Marina Bay Drive. What's it like being able to have a place like this where you can shop and kind of, just there's so many opportunities here, right?
Yeah, I always say that we have to promote business around your own business. Because if you go spend money, like a lot of people say, let's go to downtown, buy this, buy that, go to this place and this. I say, I'm going to promote my community. I want to just grow. I want people here stay in business,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. So Brazilian Drops, what services do you guys offer?
We offer a range of services, but the new service that we have now is the Venus Versa that I'm going to let Maria talk about because she is the tech from that machine. And she's a esthetician, and she's so smart, and she knows what she's doing, and she's going to explain better than me for this service.
You. So what I love about Brazilian Drops is that it's pretty much the beauty one-stop shop. There's so many things you can get done there. Like she was saying, one of the main treatments we're offering now is the Venus Versa machine, which does 4 things. It's can do your skin resurfacing, can do laser hair removal, as well as body contouring and skin tightening. So it's an awesome machine. We've seen amazing results in the short time that we've had the machine. And our clients are loving it. People are all over these treatments, and it is awesome. We're currently offering free demos for the skin tightening or the body contouring. It's about 10 minutes, and you get to try out our body contouring or skin tightening.
Because we don't want to you buy and I didn't like the feeling. I didn't feel comfortable. This machine is really comfortable.
Yeah.
It feels like your hot stone. It's
Yeah,
one thing
feels like a
very
massage.
good is because people go for another machines. I'm not criticizing other products or anything like that, but I know our product is very comfortable, doesn't hurt you, doesn't bruise you. So it's amazing how it works.
I have a
after
question
the
about
feeling.
that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you hear hey, it hurts to be beautiful, or you know what I mean? And so
no
do
pain,
you
no
want
gain.
no pain, no gain? Do you want it to hurt so that way it's working? Because if you feel something, it's well, this actually feels good. It's too comfortable. Is it actually working?
People ask me all the time, Kurt, did it hurt when you fell from heaven? And I was like, yes.
It did. It probably did. It broke his heart.
Gosh, that is so funny.
That's cool. We all fell from heaven.
Yeah, no, we all did. So with this certain treatment, the body contouring treatment, you feel heat. It feels like a hot stone massage. I don't know if you've ever gone to get a pedicure and they use hot stones. You've never.
I have
No,
never had one.
No.
Oh, you're missing out. It's
The
awesome.
hot stones? Oh, I have. It's
Yeah,
it feels
exactly.
like hot lava.
It's hot. So if they
Kurt
go
went
too
on his
slow,
birthday with friends and didn't invite me. This is not a
Wow.
joke. He was like, "Hey, I'm getting a pedicure," and I was like, "All right, I'll see you later." And then I walked in, and it was really.
I think he liked to be the
depressing.
guinea pig for everything, and
Yeah,
you like to
that-
tease him on that.
Yeah, exactly.
I do.
So what it is it's a handpiece that emits radio frequency, and it gives off heat. And so you pass it over your skin, and while that heat is on your skin, it burns fat cells. So it's actually very comfortable. It only gets uncomfortable when it's getting too hot. And in that case, the client lets us know, and then we turn it down. So it's never an uncomfortable experience. People actually enjoy it, very, very much. So
treating your skin with radio frequency is new to me, and I learned that from you guys. I had this thing, and actually, Maria, you actually
You
zapped it a
zapped
couple
it?
times, and I guess it would still be here.
So that was
because
high
it's still
frequency.
there. Okay, really?
So yeah, that was electricity. So we were using.
I need to
high
zap it with
frequency.
lightning or something
Yeah.
because it's still hanging out over here. I got
Well,
this
a lot of people
thing
don't
hanging-
know, but radio frequency is more than 50 years on the market. Is used in the hospitals for healing. Is used for a lot of things that I can name here. So, and for the cosmetic part, it stimulate collagen, tight your skin, break fat cells, so without have side effects or any
Yeah.
consequence later. So that's amazing because you cannot go too deep on the body sometimes and use some very strong products that cause you be sick later or have symptoms later. So radio frequency is very safe.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we're at Cupcake Cache today. We're talking to Maria. We're talking to Desiree from Brazilian Drops. If you want to share this video out on Facebook right now, it is 9:48. This is 99.5 FM, KHEAradio.com. I wanted to share something with you guys that just came out yesterday that we're so excited about. So the KHEA radio app is out now. So if you go to the App
Awesome.
Store,
Yeah.
Google Play Store, all you have to do is search KHEA or KHEA Radio and it will pop up. But look, once you get in there,
You get the coupons.
you get the coupons, but also, hey, there may be someone that y'all recognize.
Yeah.
She's got her own little segment there
You
as
know,
well.
I
So if
know,
you like beauty
yes.
with Blaine, you're going to want to have that downloaded app on your phone.
Yeah, Blaine is this magical people, Then I have a pleasure to bring it to KHEA, and I told Gardy, you need a woman on this program
did
that
tell
talk
us
about beauty,
Yeah.
and I like
Instead
this
of
is
talking
the
about how beautiful
person,
Kurt is,
and
yeah.
we did some Venus Versa on her, She have the treatment, and we are sharing so much for she be a Miss Houston. Finally, she won,
So
and we're
cool.
so proud of her to be so pretty and so
Yeah.
inside out. inside and outside beauty.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So
for
we
us.
kept talking about beauty, like with Kurt, and Kurt, I was just like, well, if you want to get Kurt's beauty tips, and we were, releasing those, and nobody was really watching, then you're like, Artie, stop having Kurt do it. Maybe you can use this. She's gonna win Miss Houston. She's gonna win. Maybe
I would
have her
win
do it.
Miss
Yes.
Houston though too. If I was,
Yeah.
competing.
Beautiful and a lady.
Probably the-
If I was competing, I would win Miss Houston.
would help.
Just
Probably the
saying.
Mr.
Yeah.
Houston, not Miss Houston.
No, I would still win Miss Houston.
Mr.
I would win
Houston.
both. I would win both Mr.
Put a
and
wig
Miss.
on you and you'll be fine.
That's funny.
Oh, that's still picked up in the microphone.
Anyways, we're at Cupcake Cache. Feel free to let us know what you got going on today. We're talking to Brazilian Drops, and we talked a little bit about Venus Versa. Whenever I was in there, my daughter's running around. Maria, you were doing some services, and you were helping another customer, and I was chasing my daughter like full circle.
Yeah, she's so cute.
And people were walking in, even salon services, right?
Yeah, we offer salon services. It's a full med spa with a hair salon. We offer facials, Botox, Juvederm. Also, I have to mention this to you. I created some techniques of rejuvenation that is a combination of what I do, and I create on top of this my own ideas and my own creativity on this to take toxin from the Botox. So this is a new thing that I'm just launching and only have in Brazilian Drops. So if you
Okay.
want to know more about it, you have to visit us, and I can do a consultation and talk to you about it.
People message me. I actually got a message probably 2 days ago whenever I was like, hey, I'm at Brazilian Drops, right? They asked me, hey, did you get Botox too, or was it just Kurt? And I haven't gotten it yet.
Wait.
Are you sure? Your forehead
Wait,
looks pretty.
Are you sure?
Look
I've
at
never
his
gotten it, but
forehead.
I would get it.
How is his forehead
Okay.
that?
Okay,
It's
it is
glossy.
pretty smooth, but you do have some lines.
Yeah, when I do this, I got like 3 and they're crooked. And that always
and they
bugged
may
me as a
not
kid.
be visible now.
No,
but in a
only
couple
you have
years.
to. I recommend Botox only if you relax and you're still showing lines. If you of course frowning, it will show lines because it's your movement
Yeah.
of your muscles. But if you're relaxing, you still have the frown lines and vertical lines.
like
Number
someone
11 right
here.
here and crown fit.
There's no
Yeah.
lines.
Yeah, like a
You
horizon
do.
across
You
your face.
have.
Just kidding.
So you had. That's why we did the Botox on you. But now I want to do my new technique on you. If you want to be my guinea pig again.
Can you
so,
go oink oink?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Oink,
It
oink.
hurt. Doesn't hurt.
Okay. As long as you say it doesn't hurt.
Hey, you know what
What's
we
the
did
guinea pig? What's the next?
Well, this is a consultation that you have to come and I have to tell you what it is.
She said it's a mixture of Botox with some different, taking out toxins and different
So
techniques.
it's having the
and stuff.
effect of Botox without the toxin.
Yeah.
So
We do
that's
Botox
what it
without
is.
Botox. Did you ever heard that?
Yeah.
Toxinless.
The effect of
Toxinless.
Botox. Yeah.
Botoxless.
Botoxless.
Yes.
That's cool, but if it works, it works.
Yeah, it
Oh, it
works.
does.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So
Beautiful
Yeah.
I need to go back. I
I
need
feel
to
like
get in
if
there.
you're eating keto cupcakes, then you should be doing Botoxless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Hey, let us know. Have you ever been to Brazilian Drops? I see there's some people saying hello. We got Kelly Williams said hi. There was Gina Montemayor said hello, Desiree. So
Hello.
Some
How
people
are
that
you?
are your friends and know you. But yeah, we're at Cupcake Cache.
Come here to eat the cupcake. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Yes.
I already had mine. Mine didn't last too long. It was the red velvet. Have y'all had that
Oh
one
my gosh.
before?
My
Is it
favorite.
The keto or the other one?
Yeah, normal.
I like the sugar, gluten,
sugar.
everything on it.
Yeah.
Everything that's not good for you. Sorry,
Right.
Dr. Shapa.
That's funny.
That is
I
funny.
can't even listen to that show because I always feel so guilty. I'm like, I'm turning this off.
Yeah, Tuesdays
That's
at
okay.
8:30.
Yeah.
Make sure that you tune in, and then you'll not want to eat for the rest of the day.
No,
That's how
I
do-
know.
That's how I get
No,
through the
I
day. I'm
think-
like, I don't want
think
to
it-
touch anything.
I think you have so much good information that people can just kind of, know that they have to eat health. That's belong to you now. Be disciplined.
It's about balance. Whenever it comes to
Discipline
health.
and balance. You don't have to go crazy about no eating anything,
Right.
and then you go crazy. Your metabolism is going to change it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So listen someone he say and follow what you can, and you'll be good on your health.
So whenever it comes to beauty, should it be a balance too, or you got to be all in?
Of course, we
Yeah,
always
definitely.
add, hey, don't do this, don't do that. We recommend what they can be better for you have a health skin. Because like I'm 54 years old, a lot of my clients say, oh my gosh, what do you do? I say, you know one thing? I raise by eating vegetables, salads. A lot of families today don't give it to their kids vegetables and salads. And I ate organic all my life. I didn't ever eat canned food. Also, I do of course, my treatments on my spa. Because of aging, you have to fight against, right? But what you eat, what you do when you're young, you know, I never fast food when I was teenager.
Yeah. I also saw that you had some fish tacos.
Yes,
Yesterday. You
with
posted,
French fries.
you said, it's my tacos. I'm going to put it on it what I want.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I read. I was like,
I know what's not
boom.
taco. I know what's not Taco
I saw that
Tuesday.
picture. I'm like, dang.
Yes.
I liked
Yeah.
it.
I don't eat tacos all the time, but when I eat, I want to fancy them up.
Yeah. But it looked good.
You know, it was delicious. It was T-Bone Tom's.
Okay.
So yeah, it was good.
T-Bone Tom's and Kima, just down the
Yeah,
road, right?
yeah.
T-Bone Tom's, we've had them on our show last September.
Yeah.
We actually had my birthday party when I turned 30.
40.
30. That's where we had our birthday celebration, was at T-Bone Tom's.
Okay.
Kurt's a diva. Is he a diva? I feel like he's a
They have
little
a
bit
good
of a
food
diva.
there.
Yeah. It's okay, though.
I'm not a diva.
You're our diva.
Okay, I need more Botox.
It wouldn't hurt.
After you make it, he shave his brow, shave half of his head. Very weird.
I would be.
I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna ask him to do now. I'm worried about
We
Kurt.
did acupuncture. Did y'all see that?
Oh,
I
I
actually
saw
posted a
that.
picture today. We did acupuncture
I love
after
acupuncture.
Chapa.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it was sticking out of our
Did
face.
it hurt?
Yes.
It
Well,
No.
it felt like someone pinched.
You're
Like it was
kidding.
like a small pinch. So she put some in our hands right here, and then
This
she
one
put
hurt.
one here to relax.
It's not hurting, just the pressure, guys. You have to stop
Yeah.
saying pain,
No,
hurt.
it wasn't hurtful. But Kurt was like
Just
jumping all
pinch.
over the place. It was like
I
a
guess
pinch,
men
like
feel
somebody
more
pinched you.
pain than
I mean,
women,
you've
right?
gotten
Yes.
Botox
does.
yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
so
Botox didn't hurt.
Botox,
We
he
numbed
was
it.
afraid.
No, he was.
He
like,
was
"Ah,
afraid.
ah."
No, he was acting up.
I was not.
Got it on
Yes,
video.
you are.
Oh man.
Wait, put the video back there.
Yeah, you need to go
Play
watch
that
video.
video,
He
DJ.
was like, oh, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah. Right now it's 9:56. We're at Cupcake Cache doing our program live on location. Tomorrow we're going to be at the firefighter games. Today we're at Cupcake Cache. Life is good. You know, KHEA Radio just got the app launched. Reading cupcakes
You
today.
know
Awesome.
one thing. I'm very proud of you guys because I saw you guys growing so much since I started my first time interview with you guys. I saw you guys just like getting all this business in a community. I'm so proud
Yeah,
of this.
y'all are killing it.
Because you know how a lot of radios don't want to do that. They want to just like charge a maximum you can and everything. This guy's just so easy going with the people. They do a lot of free stuff. They basically they business running by donations.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. You know?
Well, thank you.
What radio station running by this donations? Oh yeah, KSBJ, yes, but you know, they are small business compared to a big station. So I'm very proud of them, and they're gonna grow and grow and grow.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
yes.
How can people get in contact with Brazilian Drops?
They can call us on 832-864-2429. Or they can just walk in by here in Lake City, by South Shore, and, you know, shopping in Randall's, cross street, and come down here, get some cupcakes here on the way, and just do our nails on the way to the salon. And you found us.
And it works.
We had
2700 Marina Bay Drive, Suite C is our address. Yeah.
Yeah.
we had the owner of the strip in here. What's his name again?
There was a gentleman named Tim.
Tim.
But
Have you
that's what
worked-
I was asking. But
You
I
know,
think
it's
a different
different
owner.
landlords, you
It's a
know.
different
This
owner.
is building here is one owner. Our building is different owner.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I was
Yes.
asking about TSO.
Yeah.
Because TSO, it's Pomodoros, Cucina Italia, and then it's TSO right there. Because I've went in there before. Like, I like to look at glasses. Just wear
Only
them.
thing I want to ask you for the community to be better is I know business depend on the location. This location is good location, right? But we have to keep the people here, right? So when you sign a contract, when you like deal with the rent, the leasing, sometimes business closes because the leasing start getting high.
Yeah.
So I'm really asking from the deep of my heart for both landlords, collaborate with us. I know they have to tax go up, things go up, and they have to follow up. But try to keep the business because stable business, stay there for 10, 15 years, 20 years. Keep your building run, right? You don't want people move all the time. So keep us in a good square feet prices and we stay.
Do you want to stay in this area? Is this where you want to be?
I love this area. I worked here
awesome.
before about 15 years when I moved from Brazil here. I work in the spa exactly on this building. And so my life turned around a little bit. I moved from salon to salons until I get my own spa. And then I moved to this location back. That was like meant to be, right? I went to like what comes around goes around. So I went to circles and came back to the building.
Awesome.
So yeah.
So right now, let's see. It is 9:59, almost 10 o'clock. We're talking to Brazilian Drops, Maria and Desiree. You know, one of the things that we like to do is take things that maybe have a little bit of a stigma, and I feel like, you know, when it comes to beauty, even guys in beauty or like Botox and preventative, that there may be a stigma, and we want to help, you know, showcase it. And there's these things, you know, shouldn't necessarily have a stigma, and there's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
So.
Well, men take care of themselves. And true now, I see men take care sometimes more than the women. They very concerned about their eyebrows. We have a guy that come to the salon every 2 weeks, shaping his eyebrows and take care. And
Like
he is
clockwork.
like a real man,
Is
like
it
a
Darian?
real
Super-
man,
no.
Superman.
Gary has the most perfect
You
eyebrow.
know, and he just like to take care of himself because he have a beautiful wife, and he want to take care. And we have some guys do Botox. We have some guys do fillers. You know, it's a lot of way to you do beauty and not be looking like a girl
Yeah.
just because you're doing girl things,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's
Self-care
not
is
like
important. Taking
a
care of
hero,
your appearance
you
and
know,
all that is
Curt
important.
is one
so.
of our guys. So
Somebody just asked, cupcakes greater than acupuncture, asking for a friend.
Why not both?
Both at the same time.
Getting acupuncture while you have cupcakes. Like-
And you can do that here in Marina Bay Drive. You can get your hair cut, have a cupcake, and get Botox all at the same time.
Same time.
Same time. Do it
Same
all.
day.
Yeah.
Just if you
One
time
right
it out
after the other.
correctly.
And then when you're done with all that, go to Sloppy Nick's and get a sandwich.
Sloppy
yes.
Sloppy pig.
Sloppy.
Oh my gosh! By the way, they have this wine tasty with all kind of cheeses and you know, slopnik.
Yeah.
And it's just nice to just keep in touch with them because they always Giorgio always promoting, right?
Yeah.
Giorgio is on the Pomodors and on Slopniks. He always promotes his business with the great ideas. He is very good entrepreneur, and he is making this area booming, helping us to more people, new people coming, because when they come to him, they see us, right? So it helps promote our business,
Mhm.
no, Maria?
Yeah.
Hey, well, we appreciate you guys taking the time to hang out with
Yeah,
us a
of
bit.
course.
It's 10:01. This is 99.5 FM, KHEARadio.com. Make sure you go check out Brazilian Drops. Feel free to come by today. Right now, we're going to be switching it up and talking to Lou's Barbershop. We got
Yeah.
John the Baptized Barber and Lou, the owner,
Yes.
here in the Cupcake Cache studios today.
Yeah, we're super
excited
excited
about
about it.
it.
Thank you guys
Thank you
for
for
coming
having
on.
us. It was a pleasure.
All right. So again, one more time, we are broadcasting live from Cupcake Cache in Marina Bay Drive. We're going to be here until 11 o'clock. Still to come on our show, we're going to be talking to Lou's Barber Shop. We're also going to be talking to Giorgio, the owner of Sloppy Nick's. We just dropped a video this morning on our Facebook page for Sloppy Nick's. You have a chance to win 2 $25 gift cards. We got 2 winners that we're going to be picking, so you have a chance to win. All you have to do is like, share, comment on that video, and you have a chance to win free Sloppy Nick. So that is our giveaway video that we're dropping. The other one I want to mention while we're here, Gardy, is our cruise giveaway. We're giving away a cruise. That is our featured video.
I want a cruise.
On our Facebook page. You have a chance to go on a cruise courtesy of KHEA Radio and Karen and the team at your vacation edge. All you have to do is like, share, and comment on that video, and you have a chance to win. We're making the announcement of that winner on May 31st. We're going to do a special show Friday night.
At
7
Bayshore Grill.
o'clock at Bayshore Grill. So make sure that you go check that out. Coming up next, we're going to be talking to Lou's Barbershop. You guys want to come on over here?
So we got a friend. He actually shaved Kurt's head before on our Facebook Live. It was during our share-a-thon. It was a great time. It's the best look Kurt has had in years. It's probably the best his hair has ever looked. I mean, right now it looks okay, but I'll tell you, he was nonstop. Like, people couldn't take their eyes off of him. That's how good his hair looked before. And right now, I think he needs to bring it back.
Your hair looks great.
How's it going today?
We are blessed. How are you?
Doing pretty good.
Good, dude. What's going on?
Not too much. So you're Lou.
Yes.
So it's nice to meet you.
Nice to
Nice
meet
to
you
meet you
for the
guys.
first time.
Hey, guys.
How are
Nice
you
to meet
guys
you guys.
doing?
We're good.
Oh, hey. Hi.
I'm John.
John, what's up?
Baptized
John,
barber.
I'm scared of you still.
Why is that?
Because last time I saw you, you were shaving my head off.
It grew back.
It did. It grew back good.
Full.
Full. Were you scared?
A little.
So
It was
if you
my
don't-
fir-
if
it was
you
my
don't-
first live.
If you don't know what we're talking about, back in December, on December 21st, we had a share-a-thon, and we said, hey, if we reach $5,000, Kurt will shave his head like an old man. You know, where it's bald on the top and it's got the little thing on the side, right?
Sexy.
It looks
We
good.
knew John was coming at 10 o'clock, and I was like, man, I hope we have $5,000 by 10 o'clock. We had it like in the first like 10 minutes of doing the show, we had 5,000. I'm like,
John
all right,
busted
here
out
we
his
go.
pocketbook, and he was like, "Oh yeah, guys, here's $5,000 right here, and we'll go ahead and I'll save his
Bam.
head." So
He's like,
thank you.
What, am I
Right.
paying him that much?
It was worth it.
So can you tell us a little bit about Lou's Barbershop? How long have you been cutting hair, and when did you start your own barbershop?
So that's interesting because I don't cut hair. I'm not a barber. I'm not a stylist. I'm a businessman. I mean, I like to make things happen for the local community. And the vision all started with what I saw problems in the market. And it was more of an experience that I was struggling with my particular grooming needs. Growing up in the Houston, Clear Lake area, going out to San Marcos, Texas for college, and living out in Austin. You know, and when I was little, grew up in the barbershop, was all cool. Moved out to Clear Lake, not so much. It was the great clips, sports clips, TGF type haircuts. And my dad used to still go to the barbershop back home, but it was just we can never make it consistent anymore. And barbershops in San Marcos and Austin, they had that old school classic vibe. And I knew when I moved back home to Houston, I said, man, we need this. This is what's missing. I'm struggling. I'm sure other men are struggling. And what I really wanted to create was a vision for the community. For somebody, come to a old school, authentic barbershop, just like it was in the 60s. Yeah. Let's get a good staff together and really be a big player in the community. And for 5 years, working on 6 years now, we've been doing that. It's been fun.
So that's really cool. So you don't cut hair.
I don't.
You've messed around in there before?
I'm not a licensed professional, put it
Okay,
that
okay.
way, all right? Can I cut hair? Yeah, I can cut hair. I can shave. I love shaving. But, I
Don't we all?
I have to stay focused on trying to run the business, keeping a good staff happy, busy, and really being a voice out in the community and being like I said earlier, a big player in the community because it is about the Clear Lake markets, the League City markets. And it's not, you want people to really enjoy themselves. And I really aim to strive our business to go that way, really be a player in the community.
Was Lou's Barbershop your first business venture?
Well, it depends. I mean, I had my own yard cutting business when I was like 8, 9,
That counts,
So I've always done little ththings since I was little. But this is my first big venture. I kind of dabble into a couple different things here and there, but this is my baby. I want to grow this. I want to continue to make a name for the brand, and we're actually growing. Towards the end of this summer, beginning of fall, we should have 2 more locations up and going.
Wow, where are they going to be at?
Friendswood and Pearland.
Okay.
Now, we met John the Baptized Barber here.
Which is a great name, by the way.
That's awesome.
Great name. Great name.
Awesome.
Swag.
Especially for KHEA radio, right?
Yeah.
The one thing that he was working at this school, and it was right next to TJ Reed's.
Right.
And we walked in one day after being at TJ Reed's, and we said, hey, Kurt needs a haircut.
Oh, real bad.
Badly. And
It
so
can
we
change
walked
your
in.
life. A haircut can literally change your life.
So we walked in.
Absolutely.
And he was just finishing up. He just graduated, what, a month ago? 2 months ago?
Yeah.
How
About a month.
how did you grab this guy? Because I hear he was a hot commodity.
So he's a hot commodity. Great guy. So John and I go back. I've known John for over 20 years. And it's amazing how life comes back around full circle, right? I mean, John and I, we played football together. We hit each other a couple times, full pads. We've lifted weights together. I mean, this was in high school. And, we not necessarily fall apart, but life takes you in different directions. And then, about a year or 2 ago, we spoke, and it's full circle. He's, joined the industry that we're in. I know who he is inside and out, and I knew he'd be a great asset to what we're trying to provide. The professionalism is key. The experience for the client is key, and this guy can bring it all. I mean, the talent is there. The smile, look at him. He's such a heartfelt guy.
That's cool. So, yeah, you have the one business. You're expanding. How is that finding people that are going to represent your brand? Because your name is on it, and you're not necessarily there, the licensed one doing it, but you want somebody who you'd be comfortable with cutting your hair. I mean, do you pull on those relationships and kind of follow people?
Well, yes, and absolutely. But so when you do something really well, your name gets out, and the barber community, the stylist community, they know what we're about. We retain our staff. We're players in the community, and you hope that these people want to believe in your vision. That it's not necessarily always about the money. Sure, we all need money to survive. I mean, nobody's gonna come work for no money. But when you stand for something good, people want to be a part of it. So it's not a difficult sell to get people to come join your team when you have an established crew, established business, and it's all for the good.
So one of the things that I really like, I used to be that gentleman that goes down to sports clips. I mean, I like the hot bath. I like getting the
friends don't let friends go to sports clips.
That was where I would get my hair cut. The one thing that I've learned to appreciate about going to a barber now is the touch up of the beard, the touch up of it's the whole package.
It's an
and I was like,
experience, I suppose.
I was paying the same amount of money for them to not even touch my everything that I needed to look beautiful, and I need to look beautiful.
You are beautiful.
Aww.
Hey, speaking of being beautiful, we had Brazilian drops, and they were doing some laser IPL hair removal on there to kind of help out with that because he was getting these ingrown hairs, so it makes it easier. So he's had 1 treatment out of 3. So that's something like he has his beard like grows more than mine does. So I was like, I'm good. I don't really get ingrown hairs, but it's pretty neat because then that can help out, I guess, next time you get a shave.
Absolutely. A lot of it has to do with the prepping of the face. That's the most important part of a shave. It's not necessarily what blade you use, what razor you use, although that helps. But when you prep the face correctly with a pre-shave cream or a pre-shave oil and a good shaving cream lather, the skin is ready. You want those pores to open up. You want the hairs to poke out a little bit so it can be a nice, clean, smooth shave. So for hints out there, recommendations, always make sure you prep the face nicely before you put that razor on. You don't want to dry shave.
Hot towels.
Hot towels.
John, so you're working now, full time. You went through the program, went through school. Did school prepare you fully for what it's like to actually be working in Lou's Barbershop?
Well, I think yes and no. I truly, to be honest with you, I don't think anything really prepares you for game day like game day does.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, I took school really seriously, and having as many children as I do, you have to do stuff like that. I had to take it very seriously. So my experience with school was I got a lot from it because I wanted a lot from it. But I want to say I've probably learned double already. These people in here are ridiculous.
How many kids do you have?
4.
You have 4 kids.
4
I saw
boys.
you had shared out that the I-45 now with the SLES Stuntastic crew.
That was my guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I recognize that kid. So one of your sons is at that school?
Yeah.
That's
He's
awesome.
they're trying to raise money for a program to go downtown to, I want to say U of H.
Yeah, it's at U of H.
Tristan's your
No, Joshua.
Did I?
The one that looked exactly like me.
Okay. Yeah, they came on our show to talk about their event,
Right.
and then I was there Monday night. We were there both Monday night doing an event for Kelly Reddinger for More Than Just a Society.
And then Tuesday.
And then I do some stuff part-time for I-45 now, and I told TJ, I was like, hey, we should feature these kids
Right.
who are going to this seminar. He's like, love it, go do it. So I went out there and did it, and I appreciate being able to do something like that.
Bunch of selfless people involved. Like, I could name 100. They're great people, great teachers at that school. Super selfless. It's awesome.
Cassidy Dill.
Cassidy Dill,
Miss
I was
Dill is
talking to her, I was
awesome.
like, she's just, when I was a teacher, there were times when I didn't want to do stuff in the evenings. A lot of times, you don't want to. You're there all day
There's
with the
stuff
kids.
at KHEA radio and you're just like, I don't want to do that. I'm
Right?
like, well, do it, Kurt. You got to do it.
Yeah,
But
I'm seeing
Cassidy
this
was
one
there
everywhere.
Monday night.
Yeah.
She was there Tuesday night. It's a
everywhere.
lot, and that's as a teacher, you don't get paid to do those things.
Right.
Extra
know?
stuff. Yeah.
But it's amazing because it's all about the kids.
Yeah.
I mean, that's our future. That's our youth. I'm a strong believer in investing in our children. And that's who that's who's going to take care of us,
Yeah.
in 20, 30 years. And it's just a beautiful thing to be part of working with kids because,
Right.
I mean, what else can we do?
Yeah.
Let's invest in the youth.
It's awesome. It's awesome. It really is.
Right now it's 10:13. This is KHEARadio.com 99.5 FM. We're talking to Lou's Barbershop. We got Lou, and we also got John the Baptized Barber in the Cupcake Cache Studios. We're broadcasting live right here at 2800 Marina Bay Drive, and y'all are right next door.
Right next door.
Were y'all excited whenever a
Come see
cupcake
us.
place came in? Or-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
These people here are great. I mean, we came in with coffee because we went out to the studio. Like, uh-oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that to
Aw,
you.
man.
So yesterday I said, hey, do you want to be a guest on our show at 10 o'clock?
Oh, no.
And I goofed. I tried
Yeah.
calling yesterday, first of all. So I think that's why I was like, hey, we're going to be at Cupcake
Oh,
Cache. I want to talk to John or Lou, and the person's like, well, they'll call you back. He's actually on break right now. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I had messaged you and said, hey, do you want to be a guest on our show at 10 o'clock? But I didn't realize that it didn't get to you that I had goofed and said, hey, come be a guest on our show at Cupcake Cache.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. Jesus took the wheel. We're
Can
here.
we shave Kurt's head to make it up to you guys?
Absolutely.
Actually, do you think that maybe that was the whole point? Was that
You're trying to get him back.
What about the beard? Let's shave the beard.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Clean baby face.
The beard needs to. Babyface Kurt is not liked by his girlfriend very much. So she likes a little.
If she likes you in spite of everything else, then I'm sure she wouldn't mind if you were babyface
It's
Kurt.
the inside that
That's
counts.
the one thing.
Sorry.
That's the one thing that's keeping her around is the beard.
Is this beard?
Is this beard?
He's holding on by that
No,
beard.
that's not what's just keeping her around.
Wow. So, Lou, having a business, an entrepreneurial background, being a kid, mowing yards, did you always know I'm going to own my own business one day? I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm going to do something.
Absolutely. It's something that I since I was little, I've always worked. When I was 15, I was working at Pretzel Time at Baybrook Mall back in the day. And they let me work without insurance because it was, liability. But I was always
Pretzel Time.
Pretzel Time. I was always on the grind. And being, after that, I've got into the restaurant business. I was a busboy and then a waiter, and I waited tables throughout college, and then I got a nice sales job out of college. So I've always had a hustle mentality. I've never gotten paid hourly. I've never gotten a salary. It was always work hard for your money. And as I was growing up, I was like, I want control. I want to do things my way and win, succeed. It has to work. It takes a lot of drive to get that mentality, but it's always something that was going to happen.
Where did you get that instilled? Because at a young age, you almost have to see that from somewhere. Unless it's, I guess it could just come from inside. But
My parents, they're hard workers. They moved here, when they were kids from Mexico. So they wanted the American way. They fought for the American way. They do real estate aside from my dad's normal job, but they've always hustled as well. And I saw them always grinding hard. There would be times where my brother and I would be left alone at our house when my parents, purchased a house next door and fix it up just my mom and dad. And I was only, 7 years old. My brother was 10. But we were next door, so my mom kept checking up on us every hour, but they were grinding till 10, 11, 12 o'clock. Wow. And I've always seen them work hard, and, that's where I think I get it from, honestly.
Hey, there's something else that I wanted to bring up. I've seen you're in the cast of Dancing with the Stars Bay Area.
Yeah, I am.
Share about that. Are you excited? Are you a dancer?
I am a dancer.
All right.
I am a dancer. Again, it's all for the kids. It's all for the kids.
Can we get a taste? Do you have enough space behind
John,
you?
will you be my partner?
Absolutely not.
I'm
like,
excited.
please don't.
It was a good opportunity that the guys offered me to do this, and I'm always up for a challenge. I'm always up to meet new people, and it being for a good cause. Why not? So I'm gonna get my dancing shoes on, loosen up my hips a little bit. I just want to request. I just want to make sure it's like a little, Latin, salsa, merengue, cumbia, something. I don't want to waltz or. It's tough.
Yeah. Do you don't get to pick, do you? I think they assign it.
I think so.
All right.
Hopefully we get to talk and they get a
Work to
feel
your
for your
strengths.
style.
Yeah.
I want to move it a little bit.
How did they come to you and tell you? Because I was a little upset that they didn't come to me and say, Kurt,
He was.
you should be in the Dancing with the Stars.
Well, he was upset the first time. The inaugural.
Oh yeah. No,
You had
I'm
him
a
on to talk
little.
about it.
I might break down some doors if they bypass me
Season 3?
again.
Again?
For season 3. If they don't, choose Kurt Casper. Because I
Kurt.
feel like they're scared. They're scared of somebody who's gonna win and blow everyone away. They're like, man, if he's in the contest. If he's in the contest, then everyone else is just gonna lose.
Let's say you were there and you were able to choose your dance, your style. What are you choosing?
I'm definitely doing some line dancing. Copperhead Road. It's
go.
going to be a part of it. I might do just like a combination of like Casper Slide, Copperhead Road. Like you're just jumping in between the line dances. And everyone's like, what is going on? And then
Mind
like
blown.
halfway in between like the kickball change and Copperhead Road, you just go to the left now, y'all.
That went very far.
He hasn't thought about this at all.
playing
yet.
out in my
I
head.
say.
I will say.
No, I have a real good relationship with the guys over at Vinyl Draft Radio. Actually, I have my own show on Vinyl Draft Radio, Barbershop Talk with Lou and Gore. And Gore's a clown.
Okay,
that guy's
cool.
a clown.
I was gonna say, talking to you right now, I feel like you'd be good on radio. Well, then it makes sense that you do that already. So
Just for a little bit.
Okay,
it's a good time. It's a good time. Those are really good guys over there, and I've worked a lot. I've done a lot of projects with those guys. We actually did a Beers on the Bay a couple months ago. Competition sponsored by Lou's Barbershop and Vinyl Draft Radio, and it was a great event. I met a lot of people, and those guys really know, they align themselves with what I believe in, which is all about community and helping others out. We can't just be here to be here. We got to be here and make change. We got to give hope to people and enjoy life. Wake up, enjoy the beautiful day, and let's rock and roll.
All right, so you're expanding Lou's Barbershop. You said Pearland and Friendswood. Do you already have the spots picked out, or just?
We do.
Location?
We do. Leases are signed. Spots are picked out. It's first-generation buildings. So currently, right now, they are being constructed, the buildings. And we're very excited. This is our first go-around with a new generation building, which is a whole nother animal than your typical, build-out, with your walls already up.
So there's first-generation and second-generation buildings now, right?
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
First generation is a new building being built up.
Okay.
This would be a second-generation building.
Because it used to be something.
It's already an established building, and you're just renting over the suite, right?
Okay. Here's a question. This is from Sarah. She said, where's the barbershop? And do they have gift packages? My husband has a birthday coming up. Is that anything y'all do, packages?
Absolutely. You want to take this one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where are we at?
We are at
2800 Marina Bay Drive.
Man,
we have 2 locations, one in League City, one in Clear
I'm
Lake.
good with Clippers, though.
The one in League City is across the street from Randall's, right next door to Cupcake Cache. And yes, we do have gift packages. We have gift cards. We have a lot of retail that we are also have available. The big popular birthday package is the Gentleman's Deluxe, which includes a haircut, hot towel shave, and a men's facial. All in the manly environment. If you're in the Clear Lake area, we're on Bay Area Boulevard on the corner of Bay Area and Space Center. That is our original location. And you can also get gift cards there as well.
Awesome. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. You're also probably watching on our Facebook page that's at KHEA Radio. Go and download the KHEA Radio app. It just launched into the App Store yesterday. We can have you can get a coupon for Cupcake Cache. It's buy one, get one free. All you have to do is go to the KHEA Radio app, find the coupon tab underneath contents, and just show them this coupon. You can literally come every day and get a free cupcake. Buy one, get one. We're broadcasting live from Cupcake Cache. We're going to be here until 11 o'clock. Right now we're talking to Lou's Barbershop and John the Baptized Barber, my good friend who shaved my head a while ago. I want to go back to really fast before we get into everything. I want to get into the facials.
That's what I was going to say. If he doesn't say men's facials, because I want to know what it is so bad, I was going to be like, men's facials, and pop him on the back of the head. But what is a men's facial?
It's a lot of hot towel, cold towel treatments. We first begin with a cleanser, a soft cleanser that we use. Wipe it off. Really want to clean the face. An exfoliator to rub off the dead skin. And then a mint mask. Queen Julep mint mask, followed by a nice moisturizer and cold towels to close up your pores.
Okay.
It's not foo-foo-y. A lot of men, think it might be a foo-foo-y type service. Not in this atmosphere, but come to the barbershop. We'll take good care of you, and you'll leave feeling like $1 million.
Yeah, people probably come in with the preconceived, idea like, man, it sounds weird with a facial. You got to throw a men's facial on there. But then once you experience it, I can see how they could change.
I want to come again.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll be back in next week, 2 weeks.
It's a good time. It really is all mental. It's rejuvenating. This industry, it is about looking good, feeling good, and that's our motto. I mean, that's what we want to do. We want to look good. We want to feel good. But the experience is, just as important as the quality of the service. You want to feel comfortable where you're at. You want to like the people that have their hands on your face and are cutting your hair.
Yeah. Whenever it comes to like haircuts and trends, I notice like fades, came back a while, and then like long in the parts and hard parts and all that. Like, what's coming next? Do we know? Is that kind of still what's in right now, or is it moving towards something else?
It's pretty much been the same for a while. Long on top, short on the sides.
I feel like Fury came out, the movie, and it changed everybody's mind for a bit, and it was like, oh, this is awesome.
It's amazing what has beards in the past 5 years have come
Beards
in.
as
When
well.
we first opened up, there weren't very many beard services out there or a big demand for them. There were beards. we were, I'm not gonna say we're the first ones to really include beard services, but no, now we want to. What I would like to do is treat beards. Put a nice
men
conditioner.
these days
oil.
don't take care of their beards.
I have a good
like
beard.
they should.
You do have a good beard.
It's perfectly conditioned.
Perfectly.
Is it?
With hand sanitizer or
Hand
something.
sanitizer.
There you go.
Yeah, for sure.
But be aware, the beards might be going out in a year or so.
Yeah, I could see that.
changes.
Because John shaved his. I
Yeah,
think the trend
the
started with you
trend
because he
started.
had a good beard. It was amazing.
Oh, it was awesome.
And we talked about that. Sometimes
Shout out, Mama. It was Mother's Day.
the better half.
It was
I
a
should have put in the
Mother's Day
contract
gift.
where he can't get rid of it. I should have put that in the contract.
Coming soon. It's coming soon.
It'll be back. What, you need like 6 months to get back to where you were? Because it was long, man.
Give me a month and a half.
A month and
A
a
month
half.
and a half.
Give me a month and a half. It'll be an inch long.
An inch, not to where it was though.
No,
because this
that
is
took about a year.
You look like
This is
James
an-
Harden.
It was
you had like
probably
a Harden beard.
down here.
Yeah.
Took about a year.
But no, it was a good beard. It was better than Kurt's beard.
By the way, I just saw that. Wow.
Your beard is very nice, sir.
Thank you. It's going to keep
It's
growing.
almost as good as John's. Yeah, it's very nice. It's,
gonna keep
not
growing.
amazing.
It's going to keep growing.
We'll see.
By the way, our good friend John, I just saw John the Baptized Barber, just downloaded the KHEA radio app. Lou, are you going to download the KHEA radio app?
Absolutely.
Shout out me.
We can do it right now.
There it is.
It looks good. Like, you can definitely tell the difference on those apps there.
It's amazing. I mean, you guys know.
And it's a very nice
tough
app.
to download to get
Very nice
approval with
layout.
Apple, right?
It is, yeah.
This morning I had a meeting with one of my software guys, and it was all about authentication and Apple, and because we are getting a Lou's Barbershop app for the shop, and man, is it a struggle dealing with those guys.
What kind of features are y'all going to have on there?
Booking online, pictures, push notifications, appointment notifications. It should just be easy.
I can get you hooked up with a good app developing company that would make it so much easier for you.
I love the appointment booking feature. That has to be one of the most convenient things because you can see if there's like a wait or maybe like, hey, I want to go tomorrow 3 o'clock. Then you don't have to worry about it walking in.
Pictures as well.
Waiting, man.
I mean, sometimes these guys can't get in with the same barber.
Yeah.
They'll come in, and if they've got a file online that we can see a picture and
Of their previous
of their
haircut.
previous
Absolutely.
haircut,
Oh, that's
goes
awesome.
into a database.
Look
And
at
Got
Lou.
you guys. I
Look
got
at-
you guys.
All you have
In
to do is
there.
search for KHEA Radio, download the app, and there's tons of cool, awesome features in the app as well.
Yep. Yep.
Awesome.
So let's see. What time is it right now? It is 10:26. KHEARadio.com, 99.5 FM. I know you guys are next to Cupcake Cache, but there's also a couple restaurants. Do y'all ever have the opportunity to go eat at any of these?
absolutely, all the time. I know a couple of barbers in our shop. They eat there daily. So, and these guys, they're mind blowing. They'll cook you whatever you want if you just tell them what you want in it.
Yeah.
They'll throw it in there. and
I've
put it
never seen
together.
the service that Sloppy Nick's has been
They're amazing.
recently putting out. I mean, they are talk about custom ordering. Man, you tell these guys what you're looking for, and they'll make it.
Yeah. So we're excited. Yeah,
We just-
Giorgio's going to be talking to us here in a bit as well.
Yeah, and we just dropped a video this morning on our Facebook page for a chance to win a $25 gift card to Sloppy Nick's.
Giving away a
We're
couple.
Giving away a couple.
Yeah.
All you have to do is like, share, comment on that video, and you have a chance to win some of those. So go check out our page. Go look for it. It's also on the Sloppy Nick's page. A couple times. It's been shared 3 times this morning on the Sloppy Nick's page.
I appreciate that.
I do too. I love it when
Absolutely.
businesses share our content and share what we're doing. We love helping out local and small businesses and helping in to be in the community. And right now we're broadcasting live from Cupcake Cache. Lou, can you tell us one more time how people can get in contact with you, how people can find out more about Lou's Barbershop, and even schedule and book an appointment?
Absolutely, guys. It's really easy. Check out lusbarbershop.com. That's LUS barbershop.com. You can get all the information of our locations, our staff members directly on that site. We also have a Facebook page at Lou's Barbershop and Instagram at Lou's Barbershop. Feel free to call us, message us, or get a hold of us. We're not too far away from anybody, so we're readily available, and we are here to take care of your grooming needs. Always look good, feel good.
John, why should somebody come to you and use you as a barber?
Because I
I'm sweet.
am a very
He is
sweet
nice.
guy.
Very nice.
I try.
Yeah.
I connect. We have conversations.
Yeah.
I don't know. I take my time. I want to get the best look. I use the head structure. I really paid attention in school, like overly paid attention, and people were like, I see more of people say, this is more of a textured look to my head now than any cut I've ever had. So, and I test that to the people that I'm learning from. So, come see me. I'll take care of you.
That's cool.
And these guys are like therapists. They really are.
It's a great
You
atmosphere.
get all sorts of people that come into the shop and they sit in your chair and they want to talk. And they want to tell stuff to these guys that they won't tell their wives or their best friends or whoever. And, John's a great listener.
And I'm here for you.
John's a great listener.
Brother.
4 boys. He can handle just about anything.
You're right.
Are there also the people that come in and they're like, just silent, just like, hey, I just want to give a
And
haircut.
that's fine.
Either way, huh?
Some people do treat it as if it's just a therapy, and that's great.
Yeah, those
I've
guys
had
come
people
in with
get
their
up
eyes
and they only-
closed. Just
right. I get,
take care of me.
Not the only 2 words they say at the end is thank you, but you can feel it.
Yeah.
They feel different.
Yeah. And I feel like a haircut really can change, like, almost your personality.
Absolutely.
How you feel about yourself. Like, man, I really do look better. It can build confidence in
confidence,
so many different
absolutely.
things.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Like whenever Curt got his head shaved, I saw a major
A
difference.
major decline.
Yeah, it just went.
No, it was up.
Did it really?
It went up. I was rocking that haircut.
Good for you.
He wore a hat. I mean, all the time for the next week. I told him, I was like, dude, you can get the rest of it shaved off.
Great.
And he just didn't want to or didn't have the time, but he just enjoyed wearing his hat. I don't know.
How short did you go?
It was bald. Like
Bald.
it was
Bald
like a
zero?
horseshoe.
It was a horseshoe.
Oh, nice.
And then they shaved his eyebrows too for an extra $1,000.
Are you serious?
It was
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was rocking around. The funny thing is my girlfriend Aola, she met me shortly after that, and she still fell for me. So I
You're a
guess
good
I rocked
man.
it, right? I rocked it.
Rocked it.
I rocked
It's
it.
all
It
confidence.
was the haircut.
Confidence.
It was the haircut. Come see me.
Come see. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We
Thank
appreciate
you,
it.
thank
We're gonna
you.
have to do some more with y'all.
Absolutely.
Maybe we'll come get a haircut and record the live.
Do it.
and we'll find some ways to connect.
Absolutely, guys. It was a pleasure. Thanks for having us on.
Y'all are awesome.
Thank you very much.
It's KHEAradio.com, 99.5 FM. We're at Cupcake Cache. If you want to come hang out with us today, feel free to do that and let us know, hey, what kind of cupcake would you be getting? We have bubblegum, which I think they're actually sampling some bubblegum today.
What?
Some bubblegum cupcakes.
Some bubblegum cup.
had Red
I was
Velvet
told
earlier.
as a young kid. Never
To be quiet.
to. Well, okay. Silent Game was also a big feature of us, but never to eat bubblegum. Right? Like you don't eat bubblegum
To swallow bubblegum,
because
right.
it gets stuck in your throat. Right?
Not in your throat. I think they say if you swallow bubblegum, it'll be there for 7 years. And I don't know if that's an old wives' tale or if there is some truth behind that, but I feel like bubblegum was not designed to be swallowed. So bubblegum flavor is cool. Like my kids, they'll sometimes have bubblegum flavored toothpaste. There's bubblegum flavored snow cones and all different things that are flavored with bubblegum, and kids love it. So I could see how bubblegum flavored cupcakes or cakes, it's not the first thing that comes to mind, but hey, it may actually be really, really good.
So I think they have some samples behind us. Tracy back there is getting everything. Right now you're taking a look at the kitchen at Cupcake Cache. And here, I can get a shot of Tracy. She's trying to wave. There you go. Say hi, Tracy.
There she
She's standing
is.
behind the counter there. You can come in today, anytime, to Cupcake Cache. Get your cupcakes ordered. Make sure you download the KHEA radio app. Get that free coupon as well. We're rocking these coffee mugs. I'm trying to keep mine down on the bottom.
If you have the tumbler, she said if you buy one of these, you can come get a free refill of coffee every time. So that's really cool.
Yeah, and the tumblers are pretty affordable as well. So I think it's a pretty good deal. You get a free cupcake, and you can get a tumbler as well. Pretty awesome.
So
right
we
now,
are going to have a chat with Giorgio, and he brought his own coffee. Looks like he brought a latte.
It's a cappuccino.
It's a cappuccino, and that's from Sloppy Nick's.
Yeah, that goes very well with cupcakes.
Oh, that does
Right?
go well, huh?
I love the coffee mug.
Yeah,
Coffee today. Is that what it says, chow?
coffee today, ciao,
All right.
Italian style.
Did you dress up for us?
Of course.
I appreciate that.
You deserve. You deserve. I know it doesn't get along with the word sloppy, but it's.
Is that going to come out? Is there going to be a name change? We've heard rumors and rumors of rumors.
It's a working process right now. It's I got like mixed feeling because Sloppy Nick, obviously my cousin created is nice shops, and
Classy Nick's?
Classy Nick's,
Classy Nick's fits better.
A lot of people sometimes are like just far away from the word sloppy.
Yeah.
Sloppy doesn't excite some people. Then other people likes. Other
Yeah.
people will be sensitive about the name.
Yeah.
But something that we are considering doing. We will see. We'll see.
Yeah, there's a whole menu almost shift that took place whenever you fully took control of Sloppy Nick's again. We saw some new things introduced, you know, some cheese boards or special nights and evenings, and different things are happening now that you've taken it over.
Yeah, we didn't completely change the menu. We make addition to the menu. This area for lunch, you can see a very good business for for sandwiches.
Yes.
Towards the night, what I noticed, people have the tendency to have more dinner oriented, but not with sandwiches. We have a lot of takeout and delivery about the sandwich. So we introduced this cheese board. Since we sell wine and beer, we decided to do wine nights. So we already did 2 events. The people responded very well. Basically, my wife Antonella and Rhett and the whole group, we prepare all these appetizer, and for a small fee at the entrance, you can get wine and all the free appetizer that you need.
Wow.
And try to create a small wine bar oriented, especially at night, like Nick's Tune Skin at night, to have people sometimes instead of go to a restaurant, sit at the bar, which they do, they can come and sit down in a nice environment, nice music, and get some wine. We did some wine tasting. Some imported from Italy. They introduced 4 wine from Tuscany that did very well, and we had a good follower.
We dropped a video this morning on our Facebook page. Finally, took us a while to get it done, but we got it finally done.
What I love about the video, the first thing is that I see is the family, and it's a family-owned business, and you are the face of Sloppy Nick's now, and then your family being there, your daughter and son and wife Antonella are there, and I love that y'all are all a part of the video.
Yeah, I was just going to say, go check out that video. It's on our Facebook page. Just search for KHEA Radio. It's on there. We're giving away 2 $25 gift cards, a chance to you to win some more opportunities to come and try Sloppy Nick's. Maybe you haven't had Sloppy Nick's before. This is your opportunity to come on KHEA Radio's behalf and try this out. So that is a video. All you have to do is like, share, and comment, and you have a chance to win.
What can somebody expect if they've never been to Sloppy Nick's before? Let's say that person wins the gift card. They're a new customer. They walk in. What can they expect?
Well, first, a big welcome from my family, from our family. We believe really in the customer is a priority on the business. The quality of food. The quality, we always we try to emphasize on the quality of the food, and obviously the sandwiches, which is our main reason we do what we do. That we have some great sandwiches from the Reuben, from the Monte Cristo, great hamburger. I say hamburger like in Italian, but they are great hamburger, hot dog, and now we're going to start introducing plate lunches for lunch. So I see people have the necessity of having more than just a sandwich. We do have the meatloaf. We're going to have some fried shrimp basket, fried catfish, and they're going to have a side of coleslaw. We can have the chicken parmigiana open face, and it comes also with some side, potato salad, sometimes the pasta. So we try to to feed any necessity, any needs.
Y'all are introducing those pasta dishes. I know I've had pasta over at Sloppy Nick's
We
before.
do as a tapa style. We don't want to compete with other restaurants around. So we do a tapa style. Sometimes since we sell wine, the whole idea of Italian tapas is just to complement the wine that we offer with small dishes of several entities.
So if somebody is from this area, like they're from this Galveston County, Harris County area, they may not be familiar with tapas.
Right.
What exactly is tapas?
Tapas is a Spanish word.
Mm-hmm.
It comes when you have a different entry in a small amount. Let's say you're gonna come with your wife. You want to enjoy a bottle of wine or 2 glasses of wine, but you don't want to overfill yourself with a heavy dish. The tapas, you can have a shrimp wrapped in avocado. You're gonna have a 4 shrimp. Then we're gonna have a bruschetta topped with crumb meat with cheese. We're gonna have the eggplant parmigiana small. So it's gonna be like a small plates sample.
I love that.
And you can have a charcuterie board. So basically, people like finger food idea. They don't
Because then
want
you can share.
Exactly.
Like if the three of us went to Sloppy Nick's, you order one, the tapas, he orders one, and then everybody has like 4 little things, and we can all kind of taste what we have.
And we're gonna try to contain the price. It's gonna be between $5 and $8. You're gonna have these little samples. So if you get like 8, 5, it'll be like with 40.
That's one of the reasons why I love having a girlfriend is, we're able to go to restaurants.
You eat her food.
And we split it in half. And I get half of hers and she gets half of mine.
Of course.
And then you get to try 2 different things. So if I wanted a sloppy pig, which is my favorite, please don't ever get rid of the sloppy
No, we don't
pig.
get rid of it.
Okay.
Can we call it the classy pig? If it's like classy Nick's and get rid
He
of the
loves
sloppy.
the sloppy.
But you can't change.
We'll
I'm
just
the
call it
sloppy pig.
We'll just call it the Curt.
Well, it's already named after me.
A little bit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you could get half the sloppy pig and then half the Monte Cristo, and then you're enjoying life, right?
Yes.
It's one of the benefits of having somebody to go and eat with.
So being from Italy, is tapas something that you grew up with, or is that something that's kind
We
of
call
caught on?
what we're gonna do is we call aperitivo time in Italy. After you finish with your office, it will be like kind of a happy hour.
Yeah.
And in Italy, you basically go into a bar or in a restaurant which has an area, and you're gonna have all the food exposed, all the antipasto like we did last Wednesday. You're gonna pay $8, $10, and give us a glass of wine and give you access to all the food. Basically, it's an happy hour. We call aperitivo time. Is a way to get together before you go home for dinner, let's say.
Aperitivo time?
Aperitivo
time.
Yes.
Okay.
Aperitivo
I'm
time,
butchering it, I'm sure.
and if you go online on the Sloppy Nick page, you're gonna see last Wednesday, last Monday we did this event. We got all the charcuterie board, fresh cut cheese, spreads, prosciutto crudo, soppressata, capicola, with different brie cheese. Basically, you buy a glass of wine or you buy a beer, and you have access to the food.
Can you tell us?
We're going to introduce that.
Last night you guys had an event, right? Or
Monday night.
Monday night.
Monday
so that
night,
was Monday
yes.
night. Okay.
Right. And that was what I just called an aperitivo time. Here we can say wine.
Aperitivo time. I like. Just say it.
Aperitivo time.
Yes.
No. Close.
No.
Okay.
So we're talking to Giorgio from Sloppy Nick's. It's 1041. This is KHEA Radio. Make sure you go download the KHEA Radio app. It launched yesterday. If you haven't gotten it yet, you can do that right now. What we're going to be doing is launching a freebie discount coupon section on there, and we debuted that today with Cupcake Cache.
Yeah, Cupcake Cache. If you want to come into Cupcake Cache, all you have to do is show them that you have the KHEA Radio app. Show off that coupon or whatever we're going to call it. We're still playing around with the name. And you will get buy one cupcake and get another cupcake for free. So that's an opportunity that you have from KHEA Radio when you download the KHEA Radio app.
Giorgio, with Sloppy Nick's, I wonder if there's anything that we could add to our section. So here's the idea. You download the KHEA Radio app. Somebody has it. So I have it on my phone. I hit it. It opens up. Then I can hit a little spot where it says, coupons, right? So is there something we could put in there like, hey, Sloppy Nick's, like get it?
Absolutely, yeah. It would be different to get it's a different product, obviously, but you can definitely do like a 25% off from
like
any
a
sandwich.
Lunch or something?
Like lunch, correctly. Yeah, we can do that.
That's awesome. That's another benefit for getting the KHEA Radio app. We just want to make sure that people are blessed with an opportunity to be connected with KHEA Radio.
Yeah, they can show, whenever they show or before they come here, they can come to Sloppy Nick and get a sandwich and come and get a cupcake.
A cupcake for free, isn't it?
It's a good relationship
Tracy
here.
said, she's like, man, come every day. Get a free cupcake every day.
Wait, that is good too. He's a good cupcake. She does a really good job.
And you could also go to Sloppy Nick's every day, get some lunch, and then come over here.
Right, and she's very kind. Every morning she brings me a cup of coffee. She spoils me, right? And then she does. And I try to exchange with a cappuccino.
Yeah.
Does she take the cappuccino?
Have you ever done it yet? Yeah, she did a cappuccino one time, yes.
One time.
Yeah, she got a cappuccino. She didn't complain. It's a good cappuccino.
And it goes well with cupcakes.
Oh, I can imagine. I had the churro one. It's got some cinnamon in it.
You can do a cappuccino cupcake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A cappuccino cupcake.
Cappuccino cupcake is good.
Do they have? I guess they do. I've seen because like Italian cream cake and those pastries and desserts in Italy.
In Italy, we don't have. They are not very famous because they really don't know how to make it.
The small cupcake.
The small cupcake, yes.
Is everything like bigger? I guess.
No. We have a small pastry as well. Mostly little pastry. There is a couple of places but this cupcake, if you go to Italy, you would do very well. You go to Milan, Rome, Florence. Let's go.
Cupcake Cache, Italy.
Exactly.
I love it. I love it. So we're broadcasting live from Cupcake Cache, Marina Bay Drive. Earlier we were talking to Tim. Is that what we said? Tim is the owner. Talk about what it's like to be
The proprietor
here
of the strip. I believe his name is
Marina Bay Drive.
Well, it's a great location. It's a Ted Hamilton.
Ted, I'm sorry,
Hamilton.
Ted.
Yeah, it's a great location. It's a lot of shop that doesn't necessarily mean bad things, because we get visibility from each other. People that come to the cupcake shop, they see Slopenik. People that go and cut the hair at the barber shop, they see the cupcake. So I always been a promoter of a place that have a different identity. That gives you is a kind of free advertising, because the people come to see Tracy and automatically they see us.
Yeah.
The people, they see me and they see South Shore Grill. So, and all the neighborhood, this is a great community. This is a great community. People that want to have fun. People that really support our community. And I have nothing bad to say about it. I'm very happy to be here.
Giorgio, is it good genetics? How do you stay so trim and shape and just like in style whenever you work around all this delicious food all the time?
It's hard. It is very hard. It's not sometimes so much the look, because you can look, you can turn around. It's the smell that kills you. Whenever you come inside here, okay, I don't want to look at a cupcake, but I smell the cupcake. So they draw you to them. You can avoid.
Well, even the sandwiches, we all have some delicious sandwiches, and I would just be like, I'm just gonna eat the loaf. I'm gonna eat the whole loaf of bread. Just leave it over here. Which is fine. You can do that if you want to.
Right.
See, for me, I'm looking at this kitchen in the back here at Cupcake Cache. For me, I would have a really hard time because I would just be like, whoops. Some frosting got in my mouth. I don't know how that happened.
All the batter.
You lick your fingers back there, you get fired.
That's true. Yeah, there's no
Tracy
licking.
just said if you lick your fingers, you're going to get fired.
Yeah, that is not okay. And that's why we're broadcasting live. But as you can see it into the kitchen right now, everybody has on gloves.
I just saw somebody do it.
Kurt.
No way.
Wow.
But
Plus,
as a
you can
rule,
see into the back from the windows from here.
We kind of follow the Bluebell philosophy. We eat all we can, then we sell the rest.
Giorgio, do you follow that over at Sloppy Nick's as well?
Of course. Can you tell? It's very hard to be in shape sometimes, but you can create some very light. We have a keto option that a lot of people have been asking for. They've been coming, and we're very happy about going that direction. So also we're gonna do different other option with like keto diet.
Yeah.
Can you tell us some of the items that you have for somebody who has never been to Sloppy Nick's? Tell us what is in Sloppy Nick's.
No, Sloppy Nick is like originally is like a Brooklyn deli style with additional different food. We have from the Reuben, from the corned beef. We use boar's head corned beef, boar's head pastrami, and Frank hot dogs. They're very good. The mortadella, the soppressata. So they everything is made from fresh. So they want a very nice sandwich, a nice size, a nice flavor. They can come to Sloppy Nick. We will not disappoint them.
I don't know if you've ever heard of the Boar's Head, but when I was a student at Hastings College, we used to do this dinner. It was called the Boar's Head dinner, and it was literally they had boar's meat, was the meat, but then the boar's head would sit up at the front of the table, and so up next to everybody, and then every year there would be some like fraternity or sorority that was tasked with finding a unique way to steal the boar's head from the front of the room, and so like you would always have like these crazy distractions. Like one year they pulled the fire alarm, so everyone got up and they came back.
They just tried to get it.
They grabbed the boar's head during the fire alarm, and everyone's like, "Who stole the boar's head?" And so it was just fun activity that we used to have, and so it's kind of cool. That's how I got associated with boar's head.
Boar's head, is a quality food. We have is a great meat, and the way it is processed, the way the raise the animals is great meat.
So what can we expect from Sloppy Nick's, in the future? The changes y'all made, there was some menu items, some things, got added, from whenever you took over. Like, what can we see for the rest of the year into the summer?
Definitely a more wine-oriented at night, that evening. We're going to push all this charcuterie board, this antipasto, and we're going to organize wine dinner once every 2 weeks and for the community. and new dishes that Antonella she's gonna prepare.
We saw her sneak in here earlier.
Yeah.
Was
yes.
she trying to get some cupcakes?
I don't know if she wants to get some cupcakes. Maybe she wants me. I don't know what's going on the other side. But she is my boss. So anytime she comes, I stand up.
I know.
Sit up straight.
I know Gardy had brought this up earlier, but talk about what it's like to work as a family and keep a family-owned business going here.
You know, it's great. It has a positive and negative side sometimes. You know, you see your wife every day, every moment of the day. Sometimes it can be a little bit, there can be some tension because sometimes we have a different idea. That's what, but we're still comparable. I mean, it's always enjoyable to work with your family. And people seem to appreciate the family-oriented because we take care of the customer from the moment they come in to the moment they leave. We're going to give them a great and clean environment. We believe really in keeping the environment clean. And one thing I'm proud of them, of the job they do, is the health department came and they give us a 95 out of 100. So that is a great plus for us. I mean, something we are proud of. Because knowing that we deal with people, with the food, and it's important that they can be reassured that we work in a very clean and health environment.
Yeah,
that's something that I stress a lot.
You know, the cool thing about your family is you also help out at Pomodoro's. Can you talk about Pomodoro's a little bit and what you do there?
Yeah, Pomodoro is my cousin Luigi and Josephine restaurant. I am the general manager, and I came in last September just to help them running a little bit. I've been running the restaurant for many years. They're like more than 30 years in several locations. So I just came on board to help to make some change, and it seems to be worked very well. And we are on the way of working more. It's an ongoing process, and Pomodoro now is offering a variety of dishes. So we introduced a low carb menu. It's like a women, I call it a woman menu, right? Beside the classic lasagna, spaghetti, meatball, well, now we have some very light dishes. We have crepes, we have a gluten-free pizza, which actually is not gluten-free. It's not made with dough. It's made with cauliflower pizza, which is become very popular. And the flavor, they fooled me at the beginning because I didn't even notice. So we have a great salmon, great dishes. So,
all right. So there's some changes there as well. And whenever I go eat Italian food, sometimes it is too much because, like, you know, I've been to Pomodoro's. You get like a big dish. It's a big serving, and I'm just like, man, I don't know if it's because we're American. It's just how we were raised. As a kid, it's like you got to finish your plate. You know, you can't get up till you finish all your food. You know, it's kind of just what's been ingrained into you.
That's what Mama used to say.
Yeah. And then, you know, as an adult, you know, you've been doing it your entire life, and sometimes it's not the best because the portions are getting bigger.
Yeah,
so
bigger and bigger. Exactly.
So are we. So those smaller options are great.
And they have pizza at Pomodoro's too.
Oh, they got a great pizza. You know, my cousin Luigi makes an extremely great pizza. I mean, people love it. We've been very famous for the pizza. And it's a Brooklyn-style pizza, but with a variety of also with dishes, and we have every night specials, and we have also some great wine.
Yeah, with it being Brooklyn-style, like at Pomodoro's, but what kind of pizza are they making in Italy?
In Italy, the dough is a little bit different. It's lighter, and we use the 900 wood. The oven is different, it's like wood oven.
Wood burning
oven. So that means it takes extremely 90 seconds for the pizza to go in and out.
Oh wow, yeah.
And we put raw ingredients on top. Like I love the margherita pizza with prosciutto and rucola on top. So that's the process is a little bit different, the dough.
What about with Sicilian style? I think they also call it Detroit style. They have that really thick. Do they actually have that
like
in
a
Sicily?
deep dish?
Yeah.
Well, now in Sicily, especially in Sicily and also in the Lazio, which is Rome, they have the focaccia bread, like the pizza al taglio, which means pizza that you can cut and you can buy in measurement. It's served on a square pan.
Yeah.
And all decorated with all different ingredients on top.
And you can pick the big size
you can square.
Want.
You can do by the foot. Yes,
that's
by
awesome.
the weight.
I love that's a great concept.
You know, I have this great idea.
Uh-oh, here we go. Giorgio, hold
it's
on
a pizza.
It's a pizza.
It's a pizza.
Named after me.
But then you put a pizza on top of it, and then you call it together, and I think you call it a calzone.
Calzone.
Great
calzone,
idea, right?
Calzone. Just calzone is like a folded pizza. Calzone.
Folded pizza.
Yeah,
they're good
it's
though.
Great. Oh, you can fill it up with everything.
Man, calzones.
One time I saw somebody fill it up a calzone with spaghetti meatball.
What? Did you try it?
It's a little bit too much. No, I haven't tried, but
I don't
it's,
know. Do they do calzones in Texas? I haven't found a good calzone.
yeah, we do. Come to Pomodoro, we get a good calzone.
You need to order one.
Fill it with ricotta. As soon as you cut the calzone, all the melting cheese comes out.
There was this place in Nebraska. It's called Old Chicago, I believe is what it's called. And they had a really tasty calzone. But I haven't seen anything like that. So we're going to have to try that.
Absolutely.
At your
come
place
by
and
anytime.
see.
It's a huge. We're talking about size.
Yeah.
It's a big calzone.
You can share it, huh?
Of course.
Hey, something that
Absolutely.
Lou,
Lunch today?
well, I'm supposed to meet Scott at my house at 12, so I need to see. I may be able to do that.
Well,
We can hurry, 'cause it's-
We can hurry and get calzones.
It takes 20 minutes to just to sit down.
We could
eat,
probably do that.
And go. Yeah.
So we had Lou in from Lou's barbershop. We also had John the Baptized Barber next door. They were bragging on Sloppy Nick's about the customization. They said, hey, if you can think of something, you have any special requests, he said they're going to try and take care of you the best they
absolutely.
can. Is that important,
Absolutely.
that customer service and customization?
Yeah, we try to tailor everything around the customer. I mean, I never like to say no to customer as long as it's a legitimate demand. And if you come in and say, Antonella, what can you make me today? She can make whatever you want with her capability in the kitchen. So we never like to say, I never want to leave a customer unsatisfied because the customers is the reason why we open.
I like that customization. We need to try that sometime. Walk in and be like, Antonella,
Anything you want. You can do
what are
the
you
same
doing today?
Sloppy Nick. You can do the same thing at Pomodoro. We cook everything you want and everything. I want to emphasize, Pomodoro, we never have frozen food. Everything is fresh and made from scratch, especially the fish, and people love the salmon. Now we have this new dish. It's called the caprese salad salmon. It's a nice dish with avocado, with a caprese salad and a grilled salmon marinated. People love it.
hey, is Megan still helping over there at Pomodoro's?
No, Megan went back.
'Cause she lives in Alvin. That's kinda
Exactly.
far.
You know, it was kind. She wanted to stay close to her kids, and so she moved back to Olive Garden, I believe.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, Pomodoro's, Sloppy Nick's, it's a great location, and you can kind of get everything you need, whether that's a haircut, get your dessert, get your
I mean,
lunch, and everything.
This is an incredible location. You don't need to go to Houston. You gotta be here. And then here there is also Brazilian drops.
Yeah.
You can be there to become beautiful or to be more
maintain,
beautiful,
get
to
a haircut.
maintain. You got everything right here, honestly.
So we're about out of time. Is there anything else that you would like to share, a final invitation to everybody listening and watching today?
Please come and try us out, and come to try Sloppy Nick, the cupcake cache, Pomodoro. And sometimes I want to just, to be honest, sometimes we make mistake. I really encourage feedback, as long as they are not offensive. They can, I believe in constructed feedback. They can share on the page, and we're going to try to improve whatever we do.
So feedback is important. Whenever it comes to making, changes and improvements, a lot of times, an owner may not want to hear that.
Well, you got
But
to
it
deal with
depends.
that. You got to deal with that.
Yeah.
We are in business to please people. Sometimes we make mistakes. We are human, and sometimes the sandwich doesn't come out the way you want. Sometimes a cupcake doesn't come out. I mean, you got to take again, as long as it's done with in a delicate manner, you can express yourself. The social media sometimes I would encourage to be fair and honest, because maybe sometimes you come in and you don't like somebody and then you try to get hard on somebody, but you got to understand that people work very hard to make what they do, and to be putting down just because you don't like somebody, it's not a nice way to do. You can be a constructive criticism. We got to accept it. I mean, you got to
Makes us better at what we do.
Exactly, yes.
So, we just want to invite people one more time. You can come out today. Today is Thursday, so the weekend, what are the hours for Cupcake Cache?
We are open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
All right, and people can come out, and get a cupcake anytime. Go pick up a dozen, take them to your kid's school. We just got through Teacher Appreciation Week, and you being, in education formally, would you appreciate that if someone brought in some cupcakes?
Absolutely, of course I would. And I know the Friday of Teacher Appreciation Week, we were out of school for a bad weather day, so some of you may not have had the opportunity to yet celebrate those teachers.
Yeah,
So.
I heard somebody say that was probably the best way to show appreciation to the teachers, giving them the day off and letting all the kids stay with their parents. But you can also show extra appreciation by bringing some cupcakes.
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
That's even better. Cupcakes all the time. Come and get I like the churro one. The churro one was awesome.
That one's my current favorite. So.
Yeah, but thank you for letting us do our
My
show
pleasure.
here today.
We're glad you guys are here.
Giorgio,
Anytime.
thank you to you as well for always being awesome.
No,
and
thank you
joining
for
us.
inviting me. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Yeah. So again, one more time, go and download the KHEA radio app. You can do that. Just search for KHEA radio. Inside of the app, there are things like coupons to Cupcake Cache. You can buy one, get one free. We'll get one in for Sloppy Nicks as well.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Breaking
It'll
news.
be featured in there as well. So download the KHEA radio app and then support these local businesses. We love supporting small businesses and local places. Coming up tomorrow, we're going to be on location at the Texas City Firefighter Games on 6th Street in Texas City, so you can actually come learn about what everything that they have going on 6th Street and those firefighter games.
Yeah, we support our local first responders, firemen, and everybody else that is doing something positive in the community. So you can send us an email at KHEA@KHEAradio.com if you're interested in being a guest on our show. If you're doing something cool, let us know. We want to hear from you. Again, you can still share this video out on Facebook, and then make sure you go find that Sloppy Nicks video that dropped earlier this morning. You have a chance to win a couple of $25 gift cards. We're going to be giving those out. But again, download the KHEA radio app because that's a way you can instantly become a winner and go take advantage of these discounts that our partners and friends have offered to you.
It is 11 o'clock. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. We hope that you have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow. Coming up next, new music on KHEA Radio and KHEAradio.com.